BMW has given us the 7, the 6, the 5 and the 3. And now, the 1 Series. This is their smallest car, a 5-door hatch elbowing its way into the world of the VW Golf and the Vauxhall Astra. And presumably, this is the smallest car that BMW is ever going to make, since they've committed themselves to the smallest number, 1. Now, the world is full of small hatchbacks. They're all pretty similar, and they all look pretty boring. But the BMW is something a bit different. I mean, look at it. It looks sort of punched up at the front and kicked in from the back, and the sides look like a collapsed sofa. But at least it's bold, like someone's bothered. I like it. There are some nice touches as well. On the posh versions, this key, if that's what it is, can be programmed so that as soon as you stick it in, the seat, the mirrors and even the air conditioning are set to your personal preferences. And here's a really nice little thing to perk you up on a winter's morning. A very sporty starter button. There's another difference too. It's one you can't see, but it's more important than any other. The Golf and the Astra and all the other hatchbacks are front-wheel drive, but this BMW is rear-wheel drive because BMW thinks front-wheel drive is the work of Satan. Because the power is going to the back, the front wheels are free to just get on with the business of steering. And that means the steering is almost perfect, and the car handles brilliantly. So far, so good then. It looks different, and to drive, it really does feel a bit special. But all of this comes at a price. And it's a ruddy huge one. Take this version I'm driving. It's the 1.6 petrol. It's the smallest engine you can have. And if you want it in a version with alloy wheels and aircon, and you do, obviously, it will cost you £17,640. That's £2,500 more than the equivalent Golf. And if you ask me, the Golf is already too expensive. Now, the price would be okay if the 1.6 petrol was every car you'd ever need. But it isn't, because it's got one big problem. It's just too slow. 0 to 60 takes over 10 seconds. And if you really want to enjoy a car like this, you really need one with a bit more grunt. This, for example, it's the 1.8 diesel version. It does have more power and it is quicker. But predictably, it also costs more. With the aircon and the alloys, this model works out at £19,300. Which means, in the real world, the cheapest 1 Series you can get away with is almost £20,000. The whole thing is getting slightly depressing. Now, for this sort of money, I would expect perfection, and the 1 Series, I'm afraid, is not perfect. The back seat, for example, is a bit cramped. The boot is not that big, and some of the interior materials, as we've seen on a couple of BMWs lately, are very slightly second-rate. Some of these plastics, for example. And then there's the ride. Now, this car comes as standard with run-flat tyres. You don't get a choice about that. And they're very stiff, and they make the ride very fidgety. It's a trait that's infecting almost all BMWs these days. I ended up frustrated. This is a good-looking car. It has character, and I love driving it. But while all that might be great on a Welsh mountain road, in the real world of kids, shopping and commuting, I suspect the 1 Series just isn't going to add up.